I'm Kathy from Donahue's Clematis, and I've been asked to do a little presentation on how to handle our clematis when you receive them. We have two different sizes. We have a 2.5-inch liner that's a 1-year plant that works great for potting up into gallons. Or we have a 3.5-inch 2-year plant that works great to go into a little bit larger of the size, or you just do a quick turn, you put that into a gallon for a short amount of time and it finishes out quickly. So I would say if you have perennials that you overwinter in a greenhouse, a great time to get your clematis would be in the summer through the fall and get them started and get some good root growth. Now when you receive our plants, you would pot them into a 1-gallon pot, remove the pot, and there, it's a good root system. I break it up a little bit, otherwise sometimes it does stay in that shape. And when you plant, make sure that you plant them deeper than they are, and you want to cover up one set of leaves. There's not very many plants that we do that, so it's really important. What happens then, you get some shoots from under the ground and you just have a fuller plant. Now if I was planting this one, I would not leave this long growth. I would cut it back, and what you're encouraging at this point is root growth. And all summer then, keep your plant pruned down. We call that keeping it an immature plant. And so what you're doing, every time it starts to shoot some, you keep it cut down. So it keeps the growth going to the root and not the top growth. Now if you were, you don't have perennials and you don't want to get them in and take them over all fall and into the winter, you could get this size, the 3.5-inch, put it into a 1-gallon. It would finish out in about 6 weeks. Really a quick turn. And again, another great root system. Put that into the 1-gallon. Or this size could go into a 2-gallon or a little bit bigger early in the summer or fall. Or you could bring this in and allow about 10 weeks to finish this. So the plants are dormant in January, and they will take off quite quickly. So you can get them January through February and get them started. Now if they're in this pot, I always say to people, do you want the jumbo labels? And our plants are shipped, every plant gets one of these little labels. And what we recommend is that you actually order the jumbo labels. This makes a huge difference on the presentation of your plant. So adding that, and also adding our trellis. Now our trellis, we designed this. This is really easy for customers. It's easy at when you're putting them on. Just click it and there it's set. And now you can hang them. Customers can carry them, and you've already got something ready to wind your plant around. When you receive them, kind of just a side note, so many times I hear people say, I gotta have my trellises, I'm ready to pot. Don't put your trellis on until after you do your last pinch. It's so much easier to keep them maintained rather than having this trellis that you're working around. So put the trellis on when you do the last pinch. It's a great time to add your jumbo label. Other things, I think so many times I hear growers call and they're having a problem, and a lot of times it's overwatering. So always err on the side of dryness. Let them go a little bit drier. If you have that one grower in your greenhouse that likes to water everything, whether it needs it or not, put a flag in it, don't water it unless it's dry. And then when you do water it so about 15% of the water does drain out the bottom of the pot. Other things, water early in the day. That's really important, so that the foliage has time to dry off. And you'll find that just doing those two things can really help and determine whether you have a successful or failure for your crop. One thing we enclose with all of our shipments is a care sheet, and we really outline everything. So every shipment that your customer gets, they get this. It talks about planting, watering, insects and disease, what temperatures to grow them at. So all the information is there for them. And anytime there's a question or a problem arises, our grower is just a phone call away. And do not hesitate to contact us. We have a lot of information available. We'll happily email it to you. Feel free to contact us at any time. If you want the guidelines for growing for the summer and fall, we include a special care sheet for that also. Just give us a call. Thanks for sharing this time with me today, and have a great day.